was a Sith Lord. And he has his own Superman igloo on Earth.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Today we are unboxing yet another Funko Pop. Now, I know that I said that I didn't like Funko Pops because it was just kind of cookie cutter. But if you've seen the last couple of them,
I was gonna say, but this one's mine.
that is very true. But if you've seen the last couple of unboxings of our Funko Pops, you'll also have seen that I am liking their variety now. The larger figures, the different looks. Funko Pop is doing exactly what I asked them to do. Okay, so that is why we are still doing some unboxings for the Funko Pop. And two, like Stevie said, this one is hers, not mine. I'm just not a big fan of the series. You know, Mike is, Stevie is, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not. But I will still give this guy a fair shake. I won't give him crap about not having a nose or about having to play with a wand.
Get out of your system.
Or I'm just getting even for every Superman comment you've ever made, alright?
The only difference is it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you.
Because she makes fun of his trunks. They're not underwear, they're trunks.
And he has his own Superman igloo on Earth.
Thanks, Clinton. All I gotta say, buddy, thank you.
I'm sorry, would you like me to call it a snow cave?
Anyways.
Is snow cave better?
Anyways. We got this bad boy from Walmart, so if you're interested in picking one up, just walk into any Walmart. It should be there.
Same place we got the last Superman Funko.
Absolutely. Now, I did not give Clinton a shout out from the Gomez of Death that we've got sitting over there, so I'm going to go ahead and do so now. If you like that Gomez of Death, reach out to Clinton, and he sells those things. He's actually taken a step back from reselling, but he's still collecting himself and still helping other collectors out. So reach out to him. I'm sure he can help you find anything that you're looking for. You know, what are you hoping for?
Well, I mean, I can pretty much see him, so I mean, I just hope he's sturdy enough to stand on his own. But otherwise, I already am happy with the details.
No, I haven't looked very closely at this guy. Just because, again, I'm not very interested in the series or the figure. But what I am interested in is to see if he's got a base, which I highly doubt. Because from the looks of things, he's got a wider base of his own stand. With
Superman didn't have a base.
With the robes and the snake and all of that. So I don't foresee him having a base. But I want to see if he's got a base. And I want to see if he's well put together or if we have a glue issue like we do on the Groot up there.
I think the snake's tail, from what I can see, is supposed to help stabilize him as well. I think the tail touches the ground where his feet do. So I think that adds a little more stabilization.
But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Stevie's not hoping for anything because she's seen it. And obviously she likes what she's seen.
You can see it too.
But, you know, there's only one way for you to get a better look at it. Baby? Well, there you go, guys. We still got the magic. Let's see if Funko did. What is your take on this guy?
Honestly, I don't have any complaints really. I mean, the wand was slightly bent when you took it out of the packaging, but with the type of material it is, that's to be expected. Otherwise, like David was saying, I don't see any glue mistakes. I don't see any painting mistakes. He seems to be very sturdy when he stands. You know, he's not wobbly at all. You got hair here.
So Sorry, that's what happens when you get old. You grow hair in funny places. Anyways, like she was saying, there's no glue and unnecessary areas. He feels incredibly sturdy. The only complaint I have, you saw it on the close-up, on the lower half of the snake, there is a mold crack where the mold, where they didn't sand down the snake before they painted it. So it does stand out.
But I like the way they did it though, because it's not just a straight line where it looks like they stuck it together. They did cut it at a pattern that looks kind of like it goes along with the scales to kind of blend it more. It's just if you're looking at it as close as we do, you can tell it's there. But I like the way they did it. If it's going to be obvious, I like the pattern they used.
But they also did it here on the neck of Nagini's neck, where the head and the body connect.
Well, there's a less noticeable one right here on the other side.
Like Stevie said, we are looking at this way too close. And I do like how sturdy it is, like Stevie was saying. You know,
I really like the snake and the detail on the face as well.
I do like the snake.
The teeth and everything are really well done.
The tongue is very sturdy. The teeth is very sturdy. The only thing that I don't like about this is they added ears onto Voldemort, but they're just flat. You know, they could have put some 3D detail into the ears. But there again, I'm just nitpicking.
It's a Funko.
Right.
The fact that he's got ears at all is a bonus.
Now, guys, I've said this before. I know it doesn't need a base, but I think a base always adds to a figure, period. If you could add a base to this...
I think sometimes the base might be too much.
But hear me out. If we had a base to this guy, a decent sized base with, I don't know, his wand or the Death Eater sigil or something like that on it, that would be super cool. And then it also comes with this. If this were like a plastic instead of a cardboard, oops. If this was a plastic instead of a cardboard and that base had a slit in it, you could add this to the background, which gives it more detail, like we said about the Mewtwo. It would have been super cool to be able to have this displayed with the figure.
I don't think I like this background very much. I think like maybe the graveyard scene where he shows up in the Goblet of Fire would have been a cooler background.
You know, something for displaying purposes, because Funkos aren't toys that you play with. They really are something you collect and display. You know, so I think that a base, you know, I've always said it's all about that bass.
Because you know I'm all about that bass.
And while that song plays, isn't that fucking epic? That was done by one of our streamers, Sam. If you watch this, thank you for that. It was awesome. She hates it because she hates the song, not because you did a terrible job. It was fantastic. Thank you very much. We love it. Now, I think that a bass would have added to the figure, but it does not subtract from the figure not being there. Okay, I'm just weird. It's all about that bass to me. Fair enough?
You see that when I get slap?
It's all about... That's not slapping, that's flipping. You lied.
Flipping doesn't look as violent on camera.
Did you hear that, folks? She wants to violate me.
I'll just locate the thumb again.
Do you hear that? This is the dangerous woman that I work with every day very closely.
What happens when you poke the bear on a pregnant woman?
I'm not poking nothing. Other than that woman before she was pregnant. Ah. Oh, that was super close, guys. You almost saw the physical abuse that I deal with on a daily basis. She beats me.
What abuse?
She beats me, guys.
I bet you half of these fans would help me hide your body.
I know fucking Stephanie would, so she could get that groove. Again, guys, if we go missing, look for the groove. If it's not here, it's Stephanie. Just saying. So, baby, what do you give this guy?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 5 thumbs up.
As much as I don't like Harry Potter, nah, I'm just kidding. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just not a big fan of it.
He doesn't like Harry Potter.
With that being said, I would have to give him 4 out of 5 thumbs up. Just for the sheer fact that it is very original. It is not cookie cutter. You don't have a bunch of people like him. But I would have liked to see more detail, or a base, or a plastic background to display with him. Something more. I say 4. Stevie says 5. That's just the opinion of the bros. You guys can have your own by simply just going into a Walmart, pick this bad boy up, add it to your collection. I would definitely recommend it if you're a Harry Potter fan. Anything else?
No.
Alright guys, well, as always, thanks for playing with us.
Catch you later.
Next time, take the